gonna get started doing a little squirrel hunt this morning. Something to do. If that's any indication of what the day's going to be. I hadn't been hunting 30 seconds. We'll see. We'll see. Go and get that squirrel. Today, I'm actually out here doing something that I haven't done in a long time. And that's doing a little bit of squirrel hunting. I mean, I used to be an avid squirrel hunter, love squirrel hunting. But I hadn't done that in a long time. And something else I haven't done in a long time is hunt with this old 120-year-old H&R single barrel 12 gauge shotgun. When Diane and I was first married and stationed in Arizona, Tucson, Arizona, my in-laws came out from Knoxville, Tennessee, and my father-in-law brought me the shotgun, gave it to him. And I was in tall cotton. I actually had a shotgun. He gave me this 62 years ago. That's a long time. It belonged to his father. So the shotgun belonged to Diane's grandfather. And I just got out here a few minutes ago. I don't know what else the day may bring, but first squirrel that this shotgun has taken in many, many years. First squirrel that I've actually taken in quite a while. We'll see if we can get a couple of them. That's a nice young tender one. So he'll eat good. And unfortunately, I shot him out of another downed oak tree. It's a white oak. It's beautiful. White oak tree. There's the top of it. Ah, my gosh. Hurricane Helene. Hurricane Helene has certainly hit this farm big time as far as oaks go. White oaks, red oaks. And the patch of woods that I'm in right here, I call it the sanctuary. It's a section of woods. It's it's the prettiest woods on the whole place, and it hadn't been logged in a while or anything else. And I call it the sanctuary, even though it's the prettiest. Well, it's one of the prettiest woods on the whole place. I rarely ever get up in here because I just leave it to the wildlife, the deer and stuff, where they got bedding areas and places they can live and be and not be harassed at all. Like I said, I call it the sanctuary. And a couple of times a year or so, I'll come up in here and look around. And there's quite a bit of hickory trees on this ridge. And working my way up from the house, I come by quite a few hickory trees. And evidently, this year, there's not a good hickory crop. The squirrels have literally tore the ground up underneath every hickory tree, looking and rummaging around, trying to find every nut they can, I guess. I mean, there are thousands of old hickory nuts laying on the ground from past years, but last year and this year both, very light hickory crop. But I found a little bit of a few cuttings and what have you, but mostly they've just rummaged around looking for their hickories, and I reckon they run off somewhere to eat them. But anyway, there's a lot of ground sign for squirrels where they've been looking for the hickories, and of course most of the hickories have already fallen. Oaks are still falling, acorns still falling. Anyway, I'm going to spend a little time on this ridge and just enjoy a beautiful fall morning. Hopefully I can get another squirrel or two. I tell you, when I walk around the farm, it just amazes me the damage that Hurricane Helene has done. That open canopy back through there, that should be solid woods, but it's not. Trees down absolutely everywhere. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Look at this mess. Unbelievable. Another one down there. Look at this. All this open woods here, this open canopy. I'd hate to even try to count the number of trees down on this place. All piled up. I don't know how well it'll show up in here, if at all. But this ground, all over this hillside, under these hickory trees, the squirrels tore this, tore the ground carpet all to pieces. They like those hickories. What precious few has fallen, they've been looking for. It could be that the squirrels are just not active right now. Also could be that they've already got out of this particular section of woods whatever they get or whatever they want. They may have vacated this place. Like I said, they come up here because of a lot of hickories. But there's not a good hickory crop this year. And they've tore this ridge up looking for hickories. And a lot of oak trees are down. There's another one. It's just propped up by its neighbors. Hey, Mosey, I mean, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Broke down everywhere. Gracious day. I'll keep easing around looking. Checking different places. Right on up the ridge here ways there's some beech trees. They like those beech nuts and I'm we'll burn and check them out in a little while. Like I said, I have not cool morning. It's beautiful woods, oh my goodness. All colors are really coming on strong. We're just about to the peak of the colors. That open sky right back through here, gosh almighty, how many trees have actually fallen right in this area? I don't know. Pile up. Pile up. mean, it started out with a bang. I mean, I just walked into the woods. There was that first squirrel. And I saw one well up above me run across the ground, about 75 yards in front of me or something like that. I haven't seen him since. Move on up the ridge a little bit for a couple of reasons. One, looking for squirrels, of course, and the other, while I'm up in here, I might as well keep checking for damage. I mean, gosh almighty. Gazillion trees right here down on the fence. This fence here it's in the woods, going up to the woods, and it's a boundary fence. And many years ago, I dropped back down here to the edge of the woods and put a fence along the edge of the field, to keep cattle out of here, so this would be a sanctuary anyway. So that fence is immaterial. I mean, over the years it's getting broken down a bit anyway, but this year it's really broke down. I have no intentions of ever fixing it back. So this is just sanctuary here. No cattle allowed in it. So. Fence can just deteriorate and go plumb away as far as I'm concerned. Crazy. Good grief. Lordy, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. Gracious day. Gosh, Monday. It's unreal. Damage is unreal. That's what's left of the fence. Look at all those trees right there. Big mamas. Right there, the big root ball. And on out there's more. They're all out through here. Just the destruction. That blooming hurricane is unreal. really think squirrels have vacated this woods here. There's signs where they've been everywhere. Squirrels have been tearing up the ground looking for hickories, and there's been deer up in here picking on the acorns. I think the squirrels have migrated somewhere else. So let's keep looking. I'm going to, that is a squirrel, and it's that right here amongst these beech trees. Right there is one right there. Got him. I'm just going to talk to the camera there a minute. You look right past the camera. There he sat right out on the limb. He might not be the only one, so I'm going to wait here a few minutes. See what else I got another. Hopefully okay. Anyway, we're going to give it a few more minutes before we head to the house. Old H&R 120-year-old gun. 2 shots, 2 squirrels. You gotta love these old things. I did 60-some years ago put a recoil pad on it. Weighs about 4.5 pounds, kicks like a mule. With that stock, it drops down. Got a heck of a kick to it. So I toned it down a little bit with a recoil pad. All the newer ones come with recoil pad, but They're this old. I guess they figured they'd be man enough to use it. These old things are, I mean, they're just utilitarian. But they get the job done. In a lot of situations, all you need is a single shot anyway, one shot. So they get the job done. No frills, no nothing. Got a lot of nostalgia in this thing. You know, a lot of times, these woods here are literally loaded with squirrels. The squirrels migrate. They go with the food source. And sign on this ridge shows that there's been a lot of squirrel activity. A lot of squirrel activity. They're just not here right now. I worked my way all the way up here to this couple of good-sized beech trees here. Several good-sized beech trees, as a matter of fact. The squirrels really like those things. And when I come up here and just started to sit down, you know, sit and watch it, and that's when I got that one squirrel. He was there, and the biggest of the beech trees. He was just sitting out there on the open range. I'll sit here another 20 more minutes. I haven't seen anything. I think I'll work my way back toward the south. I might even do a little more squirrel hunting this afternoon. Oh, it is beautiful out here. The leaves are falling like crazy. That breeze really bringing the leaves down. I'd like getting one more squirrel today. That might have to be later this evening. Down there at the house, these woods come right down to the house. I've been seeing several squirrels in the driveway and in the yard and run around. Old Dixie, she's chasing and everything. Been seeing several squirrels down there lately, but the day that I finally decided I'd go out and hunt them a little bit, I think they packed up and moved. I think I'll go down here and pick up that last squirrel and start working my way toward the house. Quail egg breakfast sounds pretty good. Scrambled quail eggs. They kind of go scramble me up about a dozen quail eggs. A little bit of bacon. Some skillet toast, you know, put butter on that bread, fry it in the skillet, get it good and golden brown and crispy. Cup of coffee. That sounds good. It sounds so good, I believe that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's go down here and pick that squirrel up and head to the house. That last squirrel come out of this beech tree like he had been poleaxed. But I could not see the ground where because of the lay of the land, I couldn't see the ground where he hit. Man, I come down there and I was looking for 10 minutes. Couldn't find that rascal anywhere. I don't know if he hit the ground, slid under something, or it's a steep hill. If he slid under something or crawled under something, or got his wits about him somewhere or another and got away. I don't know. Anyway, he's gone. I can't find him. I guess Diane don't get squirrel. So far, today all I've got is one squirrel in the bag, and he's a little one. That's a mystery to me. I mean, my God, he come out of that tree like I said, like he'd been poleaxed. I couldn't believe I couldn't find him. I have no other idea if he was that. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the house and get those quail eggs that I was talking about. And I'll go out this afternoon and do a little more hunting, see if I can get another squirrel or two. Go to the house. I reckon I just found out what happened to that squirrel this morning. Because I just come out here this afternoon. Had no more than got here. I shot one. When I walked up there to get him, he wasn't quite dead. Well, I didn't want to shoot him again. He was right there at me, tear him off pieces. So I thought, well, maybe I'll get him a stick or something. About that time, he started crawling off. Before I could decide what I wanted to do, he got in this tree lap, this old downed tree lap from where the hurricane blown it down. He got down in there, and there's several of them up on that ridge. I don't have a prayer finding him. He's still got some mobility. He got in that thick stuff. I'll never find him. Gracious. I'm just going to sit around here for a few more minutes. Last few minutes of daylight, I heard a squirrel barking up here on the ridge. Maybe he hadn't gone to bed yet. I just now saw a squirrel right up here on the very top of the ridge. Runs along one of the down tree limbs against the skyline. There's no way in the world I get up to the top of that ridge this late in the day anyway. That's a climb. But there seem to be several squirrels in this patch of woods this afternoon, so may come back tomorrow afternoon. Give it a whirl tomorrow. I'm going to wait around a few more minutes. Then I'll be heading back to the house. It's right at dark 30. So I think I'll give it up for today. My first day back squirrel hunting in a long time. It's been fun, but it has not been very productive. I've got one squirrel. I hit two more. And knocked two more down. That's unreal. That is unreal. Oh well. That's how it goes. Head back to the house. We'll probably do this again. But this wraps up a pleasant day of squirrel hunting. Not very productive, but very pleasant. Gracious day. I know why I liked it so much. Why I hadn't been doing it so long, I don't know. Got too hung up on deer hunting, I guess. Squirrel hunting's fun. Talk soon.